So on number 16, we have x to the power of 4. So let's see. Are y'all comfortable if I let u equal something on this one or go without it?
Go without it.
Go without it? Okay. So on this one, I'm going to actually use my x value on this one. Normally, I don't use a variable. This time, I'm going to for a good reason. So when I multiply these two guys over here, we get negative 21 x to the power of 4. And to satisfy negative 4x squared, and again, the variables typically on the x method, I don't use it, but I have to on this one. So what value will satisfy the product of negative 21 and the sum of negative 4? 7 times what? 7 times 3, and which one takes the negative? The 7. So now, when we pick those two numbers, we split the middle. So we have to satisfy our middle value. Our middle value is x squared. So that means we have, no, that was actually silly on my end. We don't need that x squared. So our final answer simply basically is this. You keep the middle value, x squared, and the minus 7, and then we have x squared plus 3. And here's how you actually check it. When I double distribute, and also on the negative 7, and I combine like terms, we're going to end up with the same value of x to the power of 4 minus 4x squared minus 21. Y'all good on that? Okay? So if you want to check, go ahead and FOIL or double distribute, whichever phrase you like. Okay, y'all ready for number 17? 17? Okay. On 17, it's kind of similar too, right? So let's see what we have. Let's do one like it, or like the previous one. So when I multiply those two, we get 8x to the power of 4. Do we all see that? And then we have to satisfy negative 6x squared. So let's think about two numbers. 8 to get to 8, and also the sum to be negative 6. What two numbers? Negative 4 and what? Negative 2. Do we agree on that? Okay. This one I'm going to use it as our grouping method only because we had a number in front of the big power. So here I go. Keep my first one as it is. And we're going to split the middle. So we chose negative 4 x squared minus 2x squared. And our last number you always keep. So when I group them into pairs, the first group, what is common between those two that I could take out? A 2 and a how many x? 2 and x to the power of what? 2. And let's see what goes back inside. If I already had 2x to the power of 4, how many x's do I have remaining? Power of 2. The next one, all of my x to the power of 2 is gone. Negative 4 divided by positive 2 is how many? 2. On the next one, I have to take out a negative. Between 2 and 4, what's a common factor that I could take out? 2. So I have x squared remaining minus 2. Are they identical? That's always good. Okay, I'm going to spill over a little bit. So this might be looking like it's your final answer, but not really. So we have, okay, x squared minus 2. Okay, let's worry about one part right here. What do we notice that I could take out on my first factor? They both have what? 2. So I need to take that out. So I have x squared minus 1. And leave the second factor as it is, because it can't go on any further. So then, I want to worry about this guy over here. Isn't that difference of 2 squared? It's technically x squared minus 1 squared, correct? So if you were paying attention, that value was actually x minus 1 and x what? Plus 1, and I keep the last piece as it is. And done.